Hey everybody, we got the new version 8.6 of Real Racing 3 out now, and let's check out what we've got. First, Brabham Royale. We got a brand new manufacturer in the game now, Brabham, and nice new car, BT62. To be won through this 7-day special event, and this is gonna be the old-fashioned special event where you get to unlock one stage per day. So when they say 7 days, it's like 7-stage event, and there is no set PR requirement for these, if you want to call it the classic format. They will give you like a recommended PR, but you can just ignore that. If you can complete all the goals without putting any upgrades on the car, then you can net the car plus some 85 gold, because that's the gold reward total for completing all 7 stages of this special event, plus 175,000 racing dollars if you care to know about racing dollar winning. Most of you guys don't, because you guys probably have way too much of it. Anyway, the event is called Brabham Royale. Take the driver's seat in the magnificent Brabham BT62. Complete this new 7-day special event to keep the car for yourself. Alright, so that's going to be the first special event, by the way. So as soon as you download the new version, it's going to be the first event available for you to race in. And it will be available through 30th of July to basically initiate that 7-day countdown of the event. So technically the last day will end on, I guess, like August 6th, something like that. But you're not going to be able to start the event, that 7-day countdown, past the 30th of July. And just don't wait till the last minute. I would say, find a good week that you can play this event. Generally, the later stages are pretty difficult, especially if you're running with very minimal upgrades. So plan your schedule so you give some extra time to play near those later stages, right? So if you have more time to play on the weekends, I would wait till starting the event till maybe I don't know, when those day 6 and day 7 falls around weekend time, or vice versa. I don't know your schedule. You do though. So that's sort of a strategy here. And if you start the event near midnight, a little before midnight, then you basically get extra day for the final stage. So that's another, if you want to call it a strategy to keep in mind. So that is that. And speaking of special event, let's check out some others. Continuation of 2020 GTE Endurance Championship. Boy, this was pretty miserable in the last version, 8.5. At least that's my experience. Hopefully you guys had a better one, and we get to do it all over again because it was so much fun. I'm not really looking forward to this, to be honest. Race the same 3 cars. In fact, you can rerun the car that if you won one in the last version, last rendition of this event, and use the same driver. If you leveled up your driver, obviously you will start with a higher PR on the car, which means you won't have to spend as much motorsport dollars to meet the PR requirement. So this is sort of like the rerun of the same event from last update, except you can pick another car, or you can race the same car. If you decide to win the same car, you can, upon completing the event, you can just choose another car. In fact, you will be asked to choose another car. So that's that. And actual 2020 season of Endurance GT Racing, you only need one car. So if you already have one, I suppose running through the event will give you an opportunity for the new feature in the 8.6, which is what do you call that? The team principles. I think they will cover it in this what's new in this update further down. So, and that both covers the new motorsport categories like this GT Endurance and the Formula E. So speaking of Formula E, we also get to do the second rendition of the 2020, but this time instead of Berlin, this one's going to be in New York. I think GT is once again, it's going to be at Le Mans. Those cars are so slow. So not really looking forward to that one. And New York is tough. I have a terrible time at New York. So this is going to be interesting. But these special events generally are, terribly difficult as an event. So hopefully I'll be able to snatch another one of the 12 available. So, well, I guess I already have one. So after completing this New York City E-Prix, I'll have only 10 more to win. Gosh. But anyway, here's the rundown of the new feature in version 8.6, Team Principles. Team Principles are here to help power up your motorsports cars, earn XP for your Team Principles by tuning in special events. I believe you get that the way your Team Principal earns XP is basically by getting those motorsport dollar upgrades, or tunings, I suppose is what we call. So all the tunings that if you didn't skip and just bought in the last version to complete the event and they disappeared, I have a feeling they're not gonna reward us for that one. It's just gonna be a new feature starting from this point on. So yeah, sucker for being the guy who went through that. Oh well, maybe they'll compensate us, I don't know. Anyway, research a permanent increase to your car stats when the principal levels up. So now, not only do we have fictional drivers, at least in GTE, we're gonna have, I'm expecting, fictional team principals as well. That really does not help. I wish they would just get rid of this feature instead of doubling down, like practically just about literally doubling down with this new feature. I'm not excited about this, at least not yet. We'll see. Alright, we got 2 limited time series, one for Ferrari F40 LM, the Le Mans, and Lamborghini Diavolo SV, and a heap of gold. Right, if you already own these cars, then running through this limited time series will get you some free gold. Let's see what they actually are gonna require and when these events are gonna happen. Right, so let's rewind back a little bit. When is gonna be the Endurance GT event? It is going to be starting basically after the Brabham Royale ends, or after the first day to start that the last day to start that event is over. So the 2020 GT Endurance event is going to be starting on 31st. of July. So at the end of the month, and it will be available till to start on the 9th of August. That's a Sunday. And the gold reward is 50 for completing this event and 125,000 motorsport dollars. And of course, you get to win another car. And just like the last version, there will be a PR requirement of 72.6. What was the PR requirement for the event? This event in the last version? Let's take a look back in the 8.5. And for 8.5, they require 71.6. So they bumped up the PR requirement in the new version. And let's check what the Formula E event, the New York E-Prix, they are requiring 62.8 for that one. And in the last Berlin E-Prix, the PR requirement for that was, what was it? Let's see. Where was that information? It was 62.0. So basically, in the new version, these sort of almost a rerun of these events, they have higher PR requirement this time. So I suppose they're assuming that we have upgraded the driver with gold, so we don't have to spend as much gold or motorsport dollars to meet the PR requirement this time around. Well, I haven't touched mine, so we'll see how that goes. So that's the special event number 2. And after the GTE Endurance Championship, we got the third special event, Formula E New York City E-Prix 2020. So this one starts on August 10th, Monday, and the last day to start the event will be the 19th of August, Wednesday. And this event will reward you 75 gold plus 145,000 motorsport dollars for completing. And of course, you get to, if you use the same car to complete the event, then you'll get to pick another car as a reward. But of course, you won't be leveling up. You will have the new car will have to start from fresh, basically. So I don't know if that's necessarily a smart tactics to go about. Yeah, I'll probably just pick a new car to do it. And as I said, the PR requirement is going to be 62.8. And once the event is open, I'll have more of a detailed rundown on the upgrade path and all that stuff. We'll see. It's going to vary a little bit more, but I'm expecting Team Principal upgrade will require also gold purchase. Will they? I don't know. I have a feeling it probably does, because it's one of those things that it's going to permanently boost the car's PR. And the driver PR boost was all purchased with gold. And I mean, given they didn't cost a whole lot, but also the PR boost was pretty limited as well. So we'll see if Team Principal's thing is going to be any different. I have a feeling that's going to be probably about the same. I mean, they got to make their money somewhere, right? All right, then back to what we were talking about before, the limited time series, the good old grinders here. So the Ferrari F40 Le Mans Championship is gonna run while the Brabham Royale is still going. So the first day to start, or this event, limited time series, is gonna run from the 24th of July till 30th of July. And the reward is gonna be, of course, the car itself, plus 50 gold and 250,000 racing dollars. And they will require PR 78.2. And once again, once we get near the, once we are, the event is available, we'll have a better overview of how much that actually cost-wise is translated into for us. Anyway, and then we'll have some time trial competition in between, but let's talk about the other limited time series here, Lamborghini Diablo SV. This one runs from 20th of August, Thursday, through 24th of August, Monday. And the reward is going to be 25 gold, obviously, the car if you don't have it, and the 25 gold and 150,000 racing dollars. And the PR requirement to complete that event this time around is going to be 48.3. All right. And then we got a couple of new exclusive series. One for the Ferrari F40 LM, the one that also has the limited time series. So maybe they're giving us a little bit more of a incentive to fully upgrade that car, where it'll allow us to win 200 gold for 100% completing the F40 Le Mans, and plus 350,000 racing dollars. And let's see, but how much does it actually cost to fully upgrade F40 Le Mans? Let's look that up, shall we? So, fire up my internet machine here. F40 Le Mans in Real Racing 3. Right. The full upgrade cost of this car is it really 1153 gold? Okay, so the 200 gold reward doesn't seem like all that much now, does it? So I don't think that's going to be a net gold positive event, unfortunately. All right. And then, so that's that. And then the other exclusive series features, of course, as you can see here, Porsche 911 GT3 R. And that one will reward you 50 gold plus 150,000 motorsport dollars as the reward for, since that car is a motorsport dollar car with only final tier upgrades as offered in gold. So yeah, that's net negative in gold earning as well, because upgrading that car fully will cost you more than 50 gold. Alright, so that's all the new stuff in the, well, actually they do have other limited time series too. What do they have? They've got 911 GT3 RS Club Sport limited time series, so that's a good car. That one runs from 25th of August through 31st of August, so that's going to be towards the later on in the 8.6 here release. So that one, of course, if you don't have that car, you will win the car plus 50 gold and 250,000 racing dollars. PR requirement for that is 88.7. And then the last limited time series is going to be for Toyota TS040 Hybrid 2014 edition. So that is the sort of what I consider the top dog in the LMP1 from the first year, 2014. So that's a good car. Anyway, so that limited time series will run from September 1st through September 7th, so that's sort of the last event in the version 8.6. Upon completing that event, you'll win the car plus 50 gold. So gold reward isn't terribly great. They're assuming, I think, that we all own that car already and have a relatively high upgrades on it, if not fully upgraded, which is the case in my garage. So that's like free 50 free gold, 250,000 racing dollars, which isn't really anything there. PR requirement is 94.4. So that's the limited time series rundown. And then we got some time trials. Actually, we have 2 Berlin time trials, one running from August 3rd through August 13th, and then you can use any of the current season Formula E cars, 2019 through so first one is August 3rd through August 13th, and the second one is going to be August 25th through September 7th. Basically just a rerun, another opportunity to pick up some gold, basically. And in between, we have a New York time trial with the Formula E that runs from 14th of August through 24th of August. So kind of the same deal, just at a different venue. They could have just put the Hong Kong for the last one, but apparently they don't want to go back to Hong Kong. Okay, whatever. Alright, so in terms of new cars in this version, we only have a new one, just one. So alright, pick up those gold here. Let's see. And what is this? If you spend some 80 bucks, you just win the car plus extra gold. So that means, and the car's gonna be VIP'd, so I'm assuming then you'll be running through that Brabham Royale event just for fun, since you already have the car. Interesting. And this offer is gonna be good for some 41 days and 18 hours still, so okay. But 80 bucks, really, for one car, seems a bit steep, don't you think? Alright, so there it is, the brand new car, Brabham BT62, top speed of 319 kph, acceleration 2.88 second, and the braking distance of 27.4 meters, and the grip is 1.55 G, PR 68.9. Right, pretty cool. And to win this car, complete all goals in Brabham Royale or pay them 80 bucks, right? Cool. Alright, so that does it for this video. And yeah, we'll continue. I guess we'll get started on the first special event in the next video, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys there.